Have you ever told yourself, "I'll do it tomorrow"? I think we've all been there. It's a comfortable thought, a little promise we make to our future selves, assuming they'll have more energy, more time, more motivation. But what if tomorrow never really comes in the way we expect it to? This is the story of a boy named Rayon, and it might sound a little familiar to you. Rayon was one of those kids who had it all. He was smart, naturally talented, and had this spark in his eyes that just screamed potential. If you knew him, you'd think, this kid is going places. But Rayon had a secret enemy, one that lived inside his own head, a tiny, convincing voice that whispered one word, over and over again. Tomorrow. I'll start studying for that big exam tomorrow. I'll finally start working out tomorrow. I'll clean my room, call that friend back, fix my bad habits, ... tomorrow. It was his go-to answer for everything that required effort. But as we all know, tomorrow is a shapeshifter. It's always a day away. So, what did Rayon do instead? He found refuge in the glowing screen of his phone. Hours would just melt away. One funny video led to another, and soon, the sun would be setting, and he'd have nothing to show for his day but a collection of mindless laughter and a feeling of temporary escape. His phone was his comfort zone, a place where the demands of the real world couldn't reach him. His father, seeing this pattern, would often sit him down with a concerned look. "Son," he'd say gently, "time won't wait for you. It's the one thing you can't get back." Rayon would just flash a confident smile. "Relax, Dad," he'd reply. "I've got plenty of it. I'm young." He truly believed it. He thought time was an endless ocean he could swim in forever. But time had other plans. It's a silent current, always pulling you forward, whether you're swimming or not. One quiet evening, the phone rang. It was his grandfather. His voice was calm but carried the weight of experience. "Rayon," he said, "come sit with me. I want to tell you a story about a farmer who wasted his season." Rayon, intrigued, sat down, and the old man began. "There was once a farmer. His grandfather started, blessed with the most fertile land you've ever seen. Anything you planted in it would grow strong and tall. When the first rains of the season arrived, all the other farmers in the village rushed out to their fields. You could hear them singing as they worked, sowing their seeds, preparing for the harvest. Everyone was busy, except this one farmer. He looked out at his perfect, untouched land and thought to himself, there's plenty of time. The rains have just started. I'll do it later. So he went back inside, enjoyed his tea, and put his feet up. Days turned into weeks. The gentle, nourishing rains began to slow down, becoming less frequent. The sun grew hotter, and the once soft, welcoming soil started to harden and crack. Finally, the farmer decided it was time. He picked up his bag of seeds and went out to his field. But when he tried to plow the land, the earth was like stone. It refused to open up. He tried anyway, throwing his seeds onto the hard, dry surface, hoping for a miracle, but it was too late. The season for sowing was over. Months later, a beautiful sight filled the village. Fields of golden wheat and corn swayed in the breeze. The other farmers were celebrating, their barns overflowing with the rewards of their hard work. But when you looked at this one farmer's land, it was a picture of silence. It stood empty, barren. His hands were full of seeds, but he had no crop. His field had all the space in the world, but it held no life. His grandfather paused, his story finished, and he looked directly into Rayon's eyes. That look was more powerful than any lecture. "My son," he said softly, "your life is that field. Your youth, your energy, your potential, that is your fertile soil. Every day you delay, every time you say, 'I'll do it later,' your dreams lose a little more of that precious soil to grow in. Time doesn't stop for anyone. It generously rewards those who act, but it leaves behind those who wait, no matter how much potential they have." That night, something inside Rayon shifted. He went to his room and, for the first time in a long time, he didn't reach for his phone. He looked at his reflection in the mirror. He looked, and he saw the farmer from the story. He saw the empty field. He realized that every wasted hour scrolling, every promise of tomorrow, was like throwing precious seeds onto dry, unforgiving ground. It was a choice he was making, a choice to have a barren future. From that day forward, Rayan made a new promise to himself. No more later, no more tomorrow. The word was banished from his vocabulary. He started small. He put his phone in another room when he studied. He did just 10 minutes of exercise. He made his bed. Small actions, but they were seeds planted in the right season. Because here is the truth his grandfather's story taught him. Someday is Unte day of the week. It's not on any calendar. Someday is the place where most dreams go to die. We tell ourselves we'll start when we're ready, when the time is perfect, when we feel motivated. But readiness is a myth. The perfect time is an illusion. The real magic happens when you start today. Not when you're ready, but because you're not. You start today because this moment, this hour, this minute, you will never get this exact piece of time again. Your field is fertile right now. Don't let it go to waste. Your future self is counting on the work you do today. So, what's one small seed you can plant right now? Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, let me know in the comments what you're going to start today. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories to help you build a better life. See you in the next one.